So I've been trying to, one sec. Okay, so I've been trying to do this video for the last probably 20 minutes, and I'm so sorry. It's just not working. It kept showing a black screen, so I'm like, I guess I'll try it on a phone, and it worked perfectly fine. So let me shut the door. So today we are doing a mess test, and this is because someone wanted me to do it. So if you're in the comments, I know you're probably going to be watching this, so try to find the video. So I have no idea which vacuum to use. So comment down which vacuum you want me to use. So we're going to be using just some like chips. We're going to crush them up, or not chips, pretzels. Okay, so we're basically just crushing this up. Oh, hello, the person who commented. So, hello. I'm just getting the mess test ready, and then just comment down which vacuum you want me to use, because I've been trying to get this live video up for so long, and it just has not been working. It kept showing a black screen, so just tell me like what brand of vacuum you want me to use. Okay, there. Now that we've got our huge mess all over my carpet, we are going to pick a vacuum to use. So we've got all of these vacuums. We've got some more over there. So I'm just gonna pick, should we do old or new? Okay, so I'm just gonna pick a random vacuum to use, and then we will just go on from there. So let's do this shark vacuum. Do I still have which Dirt Devil? Like the Express, the little one? Okay, yes, I do have the Dirt Devil. So we'll use that one. I'm guessing you're talking about this one, because I've only ever had one other Dirt Devil that I got rid of. So we're doing Dyson versus Dirt Devil. So honestly, this Dirt Devil is like $50, so I don't think it's gonna do that good of a job. But yeah, so, and then after this, we'll do older vacuums, so let's go. So I'm gonna plug it in. Just hang tight right there, and then we'll get ready. It takes so much to do these videos because I have to do cleaning like crazy. Hello. Hello, other person. I love when you comment down, like, comment, because it's just so cool. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's weird, just I like when people comment. Okay. So, do you want to use the hose or the extension? Oh, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you. And thank you for all the hearts in the chat. So, should we use the Dirt Devil first? Oh. Guys, thank you so much for subbing. So, I'm sorry for stalling. I'm just trying to read all your comments. So, if you want me to use an Electrolux, I will, but that's the other Dirt Devil I have is just super far back. So, let's go. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, let's do it. Can you guys see that? Okay, yeah, right there. Okay, it did pretty good. But when I pick it up, all of this just fell down. So yeah, it was like the most crunchy thing ever. So now we're gonna get some more dirt or pretzels, whatever. And we're going to use our trusted shark right here. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, how was that? This is probably the most comments I've ever seen on a video. So thank you guys for supporting, and thank you for all of our subscribers. So now let's do your guys. So what vacuum brand or vacuum should we use for this next test? That was like super crunchy. So pick the next vacuum or brand that we should use. It could be in the back or it could be a different one. So I'll wait a second. I have to unplug these. Okay, so I'm thinking we should use, I said an older vacuum, so I'll find one. Let's use that one that we've never used before, which is this Hoover, which is super heavy Hoover. And then which one should we use? Ow. We're gonna use this one. So Hoover versus Hoover. I don't think I've used either of these on the channel before. So we've got, these are both Hoover wind tunnels, I believe. Okay, maybe I should do some other brands. So, okay. We're gonna use some other brands, so I'll put these back. And we're gonna use a bunch of other brands. So you guys have probably maybe heard of Auric and definitely probably heard of Eureka. So those are the two that we're gonna use. 1 second, I just need to put these away. Let me get these. I'm just gonna put them away so my room isn't such a mess. And yes, I do keep them in my room. And yes, sometimes it does get messy. I'm just trying to make up because like my room is always messy because I am making back-to-back videos. And I'm also trying to make up because I haven't been making back-to-back videos because every weekend I go camping. So That is why. Actually, we're going to use a even lesser herd brand that you have probably never heard of. Well, you've heard of it. You've probably mainly heard of it as like kitchen. And I think they make, so like we're basically comparing the cheapest and most expensive vacuums right now. So for the reveal, 3, 2, 1. So we have this ginormous Kenmore, and then this little tiny Eureka. One of them is meant for like office buildings, and then one of them is meant for like tiny little apartment buildings. So they're basically made for like the opposite things. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Let's plug them in and then let's get on with it. And then time for our I'll use one of the Hoovers maybe next video because my room is looking like a vacuum tornado right now, if that's even a thing. Because I have so many. So, sorry about the delay. Let's use most of the bag. And the reason why I'm using these is because my brother thought it would be a good idea to leave them in our car for like a whole week, and now they've gone bad. So I'm just going to use these so they actually kind of get a use. So that's going to leave a mark. Okay. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. Okay, let's do it. That vacuum just shook my whole house. So now we're going to use a different one. Oh yeah. I'll get them more crunched up. The reason why I'm not stepping on them is because I really want to give that crunchiness, and I feel like this vacuum is just gonna like fall apart because it's not the best vacuum. So let's do it. Actually kind of did an okay job. So right now I want to show you my room after this mess. Oh my god. Oh, wrong way. So this is after a mess. This one did not do too well. This one actually kind of did a good job. So I guess cheap wins, but we still got that. And this is my room after all of those mess. My room is super messy right now. So I'm just gonna like slowly go through, and we can do probably one more. So I've got all of the Hoovers lined up in a row. Got this Oric, which is, it's too loud. And then we got this Dyson, another Hoover, some just floor vacuums, all of those. We got another Eureka. I'm selling that one. These two I'm not selling. and then like the giant thing. That, and then my favorite vacuum, which I'm not going to be using for that many videos because it is super old, and it's my, like, I spent $25, which is not a lot, but I have been searching for probably 4 years, even more, like 5 years for this thing. So it's my prized possession. So I'm going to just do a quick cleaning with 10 more, and then wrap things up. Actually, we're going to use this Hoover right there. That'll be the last one, and then I have to clean up everything that I just destroyed. Last one. Ugh. Ugh. There. So this one's also very bulky. Has a very bulky design. Honestly, this one probably has the strongest suction, and the shark I showed you, because it just locks to the floor and doesn't come up. But this one's probably even stronger. So this one has the strongest suction. Just if the suction gets too strong, it just kind of like basically picks up your carpet, and it's like impossible to move. That's why this one is not on my go-to list. So that was my first time actually using that one. I bought it at an auction, and it smells like cat pee, and it smells disgusting, and I cannot get a new bag. Now my whole room smells like a cat went through it and peed on everything that can possibly be peed on. It smells disgusting. That's another reason why I'm not using this one again. Disgusting. But what the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Someone just knocked on my window. Oh my god, it just smells disgusting. Disgusting. I would, like, the bag on this thing, it's like a brick, and I'm probably gonna like spray everything I can in to stop that smell. Like, so what do you think? Bag vacuums are better, or not bagged? Bagless vacuums are better. Hey, that's no fair. Well, you can't smell it because you're really far away, I'm guessing. But I have to smell this terrible smell. So I am going to pause for a second so you guys can do whatever you want. I need to clean up my room, and then we can continue on with this video. So it's probably going to be like 5 minutes, so see you guys. We are back. I cleaned up my whole room and I feel so good about it. So we're gonna use my Hoover Constellation. This vacuum, spot on. It's just amazing. So this is another one of my dream vacuums that I got. This was $50 and it was in like Rhode Island, which is pretty far away. It's like an hour and a half for me. And I went all the way with my dad. Props to him, shout out to him. I went all the way with him to go get this Hoover Constellation, pristine condition. It does have the hose, but I'm not getting it. I just want to show you what it does. So this thing, like everything about it is just so futuristic. Then, whoa, just where the bag is, but still. So the bag is held in here. Same thing. Oh, thank you for subscribing and liking. I'll try to give you a shout out on my next post. Everyone who liked and subscribed. Just need a shout out, like. So this thing floats. So when I turn it on, it's gonna start like floating like tiny bit off the floor. This thing is just amazing. It's from 1950, so it's 85 years old, I'm pretty sure. My math ain't mathin', but I think it's 85 years old if it's from 1950. So look at this. Hey, stop attacking me. This is just, like, I know it looks fake, like I'm pulling it, but this thing has the strongest blower, and the reason it does that is because the blower, I think it's right here, the blower pushes the air up, making it kind of float. So it doesn't really float, it kind of like hovers. Like floating is when it's like kind of like in the air. Hovering is just like when it's barely off the ground. And it just kind of like when you push it, this thing has no wheels at all. When you push it, it just goes on its own. Like, I'll show you. Just push it, it's gone. Sometimes it does that. We don't talk about that. So, pretty cool machine. That's all I have to say. It's just amazing. So, everything about it is perfect. Like, this is what... Okay, so I'm going to see... You said, I'm guessing it won't float if you put your hand here, or it might even float more. But I think it kind of like sucks to the ground when you put your hand here. So, yeah, so when the air isn't getting to it, when you put your hand here, it won't float because there's no way for the air to get out. So, pretty cool. So, that's all I'm going to say. Keep saying so a lot. 1950, really cool machine. Definitely not my oldest, but pretty old. I actually don't have a vacuum from the 1940s, but I have one from every decade. I have one from the 30s, no 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, 2010s, and then the 20s, 2020s. So, yeah. So when you put your hand on it, it will go down. So, yeah. Like, when you think of future, like, if I was in the 40s and you showed me this would be future to me. Like, I would think in, let's see, 100 years, this would be what everyone's vacuum looked like. But instead of this thing, we got these things. Like, this just looks more futuristic to me than a robot vacuum. Like, yeah, it does more things, but like, this is way cooler in every single way. Does your robot vacuum just float across the floor? I don't think so. But, yeah. Like, this looks so futuristic. And, the only thing I wish it had was more attachments. Like, as you can see, the only attachment it has is this and the little floor nozzle. This is not the most crazy tool. Like, it's not super crazy, but just amazing. So this, not the best tool. Rather than that, it's just amazing. Like, and most people, the vacuum that people use the least is one of these vacuums. Like, the canister vacuums. So that's why I'm guessing, like, if canister vacuums were all of the rage and everyone had one, this would be more popular. Like, this might actually still be in homes today. And they still do make a Hoover Constellation, but sadly, you can only buy it, first of all, it's a lot of money, and you can only buy it in, I think you can buy it here, but in Australia, it's not that much money, so, wait, not Australia, Britain, not Australia. Probably you can, but, yeah, so, gonna wrap up the video around now, so, any questions? Hello? To answer your question, I do have more canister vacuums. So right over here, I have a shop vac. You can kind of see it. It's kind of canister vacuum. Any questions, I'll just answer for you guys because I love when you give me questions. So that's a canister vacuum. And then over there, I have a really pristine Hoover Spirit, which has no, like, almost no bruises. I have and then I have 2 Electroluxes and 1 Eureka, that's a canister, and then 1 other Dirt Devil, that's a canister. So, yeah, that's all of the canister vacuums I have, but I am trying to sell the Eureka and the Hoover together for $30, but people do not respond, so I'm a little mad. So people will be people. Any other questions before we go? If you have any questions, I'll answer them. This is like a mess test / Q&A because you guys have just asked me so many questions. Yeah. Any questions about? Thank you. I don't know what you're saying good luck, but Oh yeah, good luck on trying to sell those. Sorry, you can see my feet. That's kind of weird. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in a second. Do you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns? Just tell me, and I will be right back. I need to put this thing away, and I will see you guys later. So just ask me a couple questions before I go. I need to do 2 quick things, and then I'll wrap up the stream. That's my oldest vacuum, and probably the oldest vacuum. It's the oldest vacuum I have, and the oldest vacuum ever. It's from 1860, and I don't even know why there would be an urge to vacuum your house when there's like so many other things to worry about. But I guess this was one of their concerns. So put this back and see you guys later. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and thank you for watching me just do random things with my vacuums. You guys support my channel and my collection. Amazing. Like, that's what you are. You're just amazing. Now I have to clean up all the crumbs because most of the just everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, I'll try to. There's crumbs everywhere, in every inch. And it's like they're only by me because that's where all the vacuums were. So I'll try to use that. Just it hasn't been working. Well, it has, but it's just being bad. So see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.